Real Life Street Stars. We're here with Ayo the Homie. What it is, bruh?
What's up with your big homie? What's up with your big homie, man?
Now, for all them niggas that don't know, deaf, dumb, stupid, living up on rock, man, tell these niggas where you from.
Man, you know, I'm from Mississippi, man. If y'all don't know, I'm king of the sip, man. If y'all don't know, we gonna get that out there now.
So, how did you get into the music?
I've been around for a long time with the music, man. Back in the days, I used to be, you know, running with David Brown, you know, Big Creek, everybody done blow from Mississippi. I used to run with them, you know, so I've been doing music. I just started taking it serious.
Man, one thing about the sip that I've always loved is it's so country, man. The sound is country, the everything about it, man. What are some things that you do, some country shit that you do when you do it in another city, they kind of just be like, but that's something you grew up doing?
I be loud in public places.
Yeah.
Yeah, I be loud in public places a lot, man.
So, who were some of your influences coming up early in this music game when you was a child?
As far as just music, ain't nobody really influenced me but Boosie Webbie.
Amen. So, when you think about some of your influences being Boosie and Webbie and them be legendary artists, what are some of the songs that you can remember listening to that made you, inspired you to want to get in the booth?
Man, they talk about their everyday life, you feel what I'm saying? And that's what I do when I rap. I talk about my everyday life. So, you know, Boosie got a song that I remember, nigga, that Long Nights on the Block. I remember, I mean, you know, everybody that came up where I came up from can relate to that song, you feel what I'm saying?
Now, during your career, you had to go sit down for a little bit. You know, tell us what, you know, what's the mindset? How does your mindset change from, you know, doing music and trying to pursue your dream to having to go do this amount of time? And how does that change?
I actually blowed up while I was locked up.
Oh, wow.
Like, I was shooting videos in prison, like actually recording real videos in prison, man, you know, and like I was really, when they were passing out trays, I was getting that for my video.
Yeah. When
the guards see me with my phone, I take out running, I was getting that for my video. So everybody was tuning in to what I was really doing. It was a real prison video. So going to prison was a blessing, you know.
Yeah.
I use it as a blessing.
Man, so for those who don't know, how good you have to be to get a phone in the goddamn prison?
Where I'm from, you just gotta have a little money.
That's shit. Amen to that. So when you got out, you know, what was your mindset? What was you gonna do to return to the music and, you know, make sure that you did not go back to that particular situation again?
Man, guys I met in there who got life sentences, 40, 50 years, man, you know. They know my song word for word, man, you feel what I'm saying? They tell me, you feel what I'm saying? Like I met guys in there, man, I'm gonna say, you know, I keep it 100 damn near, you know. I'm gonna say tighter than me on the music side for lyrics, but they got 40 and 50 years and they ain't gonna get a chance to come home no more, so I'm gonna do it for me and them.
Now, speaking of Boosie and Webbie being your influencer, you actually linked up with Derek for Real, which is somebody very close to Webbie. How did that relationship come about?
Man, actually me and Derek locked in while I was in prison, man. You know, it was a shout out to Trill Will with Universal Music Group, man, real nigga. He linked me in with Derek. Since that first conversation, we talked like 2 hours FaceTime on the phone. I was actually in prison and we've been locked in ever since.
Man, it's crazy, man. A lot of these opportunities you came up upon in prison, man. It's crazy. Since y'all established that working relationship in the music, what has changed? What have you come across that you feel like you probably not would have necessarily come across by yourself?
The business. Like, I used to want to just make a song, as soon as I make the song, just put it straight out, you know what I'm saying? Now, man, I know you gotta have a budget for a song. Right. You gotta really know how to market this song. You gotta really be linked with DJ promoters, and you know, it's a lot going on that I didn't know about if I didn't never met D.
Right. So, speaking of that, because I want you to tell the people how important is branding yourself as an artist. Because a lot of individuals, they feel like you can just make a hit record and you can put it on SoundCloud or whatever, and you just supposed to blow. They don't have no branding or no marketing or no plan like that.
You ain't gonna get nowhere. I'ma just say it like that, like, you might got 1 out of 100 who get their song heard and blow like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have a game plan. That's with anything in life. You gotta have a plan, man.
Now, when you go to the studio and you trying to make, what kind of vibe does it have to be for you to create your best body of work?
It don't. It just whatever I'm feeling right then. Like, if I'm having a good day that day, I'm gonna make like the vibe. Right. If I'm thinking about a family problem, make a family problem song. If I'm just left the strip club and I'm feeling myself, we gonna make a strip club song. I wanna go back the next week. Like,
yeah. Man, personal question. Has it fucked you up since the strip club been closed with all this pandemic shit? Like,
man, I actually was on stage last night and had some strippers dancing while I was on stage. So, you know.
Are you scared? Like, do you feel like, I got the itchy throat now? You feel like, I should have probably did it.
Man, I just keep the man first, man. Hey, keep on moving.
Keep the man first, keep on
moving.
moving.
Let me say something about that, though. Like, the coronavirus helped my career. Like, not saying, like, RIP to a lot of people who lost their lives during this, but when I came home, like, the pandemic had everything on hold. Like, people couldn't go out and move, and people was at home with their phone just on the internet. And I came home and flooded the internet, so they was there. It gave them time to it gave me time to catch up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that.
So when did you get home?
What'd you say that again?
When'd you get home?
I've been home, like, I got home April the 7th of this year.
Oh, shit,
April the 7th of this year.
What's the first thing you did? You just
went to the studio.
Went to the studio. Man, because one of my next question was gonna be, what are some of the things that you missed during the pandemic? But shit, what was some of the shit you missed while you was sitting down? Really
family, man. You know, like people who really beat up for you, man. Going to the strip club, for real.
Right.
Like, man, things I miss though, like just being in the studio, like, because I used to record on the phone and I had to email it out, and I just wanted that studio vibe again, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, things like that.
So tell us what we're working on right now.
Matter of fact, I'm finished with 3 projects right now. I got them coming out June 6th. I got a project coming out called Gambling With My Life. I got DJ Jukebox, Jada Young and my DJ hosting that for me. July the 4th, I got Blood Sacrifice coming out. And I got another project coming out. I got to get with my team and see when that drop. But I got them, they already ready to go.
Okay,
though.
so you know we got to talk about these titles for a little bit. Gambling With Your Life. What does that mean? How did you come up with that?
I actually had got shot right before I went to prison.
Okay.
And I was on probation, you know what I'm saying? So I went to jail too, because I got caught with a pistol, I got shot, and somebody else got shot, you know what I'm saying? So I had to go to jail. And they rap too, so they got to speak in their side of the story, you know what I'm saying? I was still facing charges while I was in prison because I was on probation, so I had to go to prison, but I still had to face some charges.
Right.
So everything that I really talked about on this mixtape, it was gambling with my life because I'm facing charges as I speak on everything that I was talking about.
Wow. That's deep, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. Can you tell us about one of the songs on Gambling With Your Life that, you know, we can look forward to? Like something?
Man, I really can give you like 3 of them that's really gonna take over.
Give me 3 of them.
But my first single, that Op List, radio stations and DJs and stuff like that in Mississippi, they rocking with it. Man, shout out to the CEO of Savage Life, man, he heard it, he liked it, man. Shout out to K-Twan out here in Dallas, he heard it, he liked it.
Motherfucking K-Twan, bro.
You know, everybody hearing that Op List, man, that's my first single and they liking it, you feel what I'm saying? And they Emotionally Scarred Challenge by Lil Baby, I redid that. I got the video dropping tonight, man, at 10 o'clock. And I redid that Step On Shit by Youngboy, and I've been killing the streets, you know, just killing the streets with all them remakes too. So yeah, they on the Gambling With My Life.
And then Blood Sacrifice.
That Blood Sacrifice is deeper than the name.
Hey, is it some Illuminati?
Nah,
you know that's what they gonna think.
It's really like a lot of people. While I was locked up, man, I really was locked up, man. I lost a couple homeboys, man. You know what I'm saying? I really did, man. RIP to a couple of them. And a couple of my dogs went to jail too, you feel what I'm saying? Like they did a big old bust and all type of stuff, you feel what I'm saying? And like when I came home, everything that's on Blood and Sacrifice, I actually wrote while I was locked up. Like all this, I wrote while I was locked up. And like when the people hear it, they gonna be like whoa, like it's deep, like for real.
Now, what are some of the things that when you getting ready to do a song while incarcerated, what is your, you know, I want to understand your mind state, because it's like you sitting in there and you try so hard to stay out your head, try to keep busy, or that's what I hear from people who, you know, have served time, that you try to stay out your head, you just try to keep yourself busy. How did you do your time and make yourself focus and hone in?
Man, like it's over with, so I can talk about it. Like I actually smoked all day, every day. I was talking on like my Facebook phone, my Instagram phone, and my business phone, like in prison. Like I had like 3-4 phones. Like I stayed relevant, you feel what I'm saying? I stayed relevant.
Just living a normal life.
Yeah, I stayed relevant.
Okay.
And like I'm gonna say that.
How many songs did you write?
While I was incarcerated, I came home with like 380 songs.
Yeah,
like I really ain't got to write right now, but it's just I be feeling myself, so I do write. New producers link up with me, I send beats, and I just be feeling it. So I do write, but I came home with some stuff though.
And how much did you have on your commissary?
Oh man, when I actually came home, they had cut me a check.
Oh man.
Like while I walked, matter of fact, I was at one facility, and you know, like we was on lockdown. We on lockdown like 2 years. No making stove. Like 2 years, no, you can't do nothing but eat what they serve you, or if you got a CO, they gonna bring you some food, then you know, like it's ways around it, but you ain't making no stove, you just making hygiene. But they moved me to another facility where like guys can put money on your books if they want to shop with you in there. Like I'm not gonna, you know, what they was buying, they could put money on your books.
Right.
So that was like a bank account.
Amen to that. There's a lot of things going on in the world right now. The virus being one of the things. We just had the death of George Floyd. He was killed by an officer in Minnesota. I know you're just taking it all in and seeing it. How is that affecting the music that you've been writing since you touched down?
How did it affect it?
Right, like how does it change the, you know, because sometimes we come out in a different lane, but then we see what's going on in the world and see what's around.
To be honest, man, it was so many people riding the same wave when I came home. Like the wave they ride, I came home and created my own lane. Like when all my projects dropped, you gonna see I came home with that old Boosie and Webbie, as they say, you feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like they still rap the same, but I came home rapping that old Boosie and Webbie, like that 2007, 8, 9 Boosie and Webbie, like keeping it day-to-day life, what I go through. So it didn't switch up, because this what I see where I growed up at, like officers been doing this, it never been talked about.
Coming back home, we all know that relationships with radio personalities, DJs, promoters, those are important things. What are some of the things that you've done to get back in the swing of things with all the people in your city and the cities around the city?
I've been pulling up. Like when I got locked up, like I was catching a buzz before I went to prison, and like I went to prison so fast it hurt a lot of people's feelings, because a lot of people had reached out to me, like shout out to the YFN, Lucha Project Pat. Like they reached out before I got locked up. They were like, we were hands-on, bigger ranking, a couple people were hands-on with me, but I got locked up. So when I got locked up, they reached back out to me while I was locked up, because I was on Instagram, Facebook, and like, when you come home this time, you stay focused, we got you. So when I came home, I'm letting them know that I ain't trying to get in trouble. Y'all say y'all got me, I'm gonna give y'all what I supposed to give y'all.
Right. Man, them are some big names you mentioned. Like, how does an artist build those type of relationships? Like, how do you even get in the room? You know what I'm saying? Because you say YFN and Lucha are bigger ranking. You niggas be trying to just get cool with the DJ at the club. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you make that work?
It really be God because I just be, like, I network so much with underground people and they be booking shows for, like, they be bringing them type of people out, and once I go out, I have my own cameraman, my own DJ. Like, I be prepared, I be on some professional stuff, and they see how I come. When I come to the store, I got my business manager, road manager, personal manager, I got all that, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, I just network with them, and once I send my songs over, I might pay them to review my music, you feel what I'm saying? I don't be tripping, I just try to get heard, and maybe somebody hear me, and it ain't even about signing me, just give me game, give me insight of what I need to do better, or how I can make more money doing this, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, just reaching out to them type of guys, it don't even be just wanting nothing, it just be just getting insight from them sometimes.
Now, one of the saddest things in 2020, and I know it hurts your heart to see it, was Boosie and Webbie having an exchange of words. Now, on the outside, we don't know what's going on because, you know, it looked like it might just be two brothers arguing. But what was your mind state when you saw that online?
Oh man, it wasn't nothing. I laughed because I laughed because from a brother point of view, I laughed. You feel what I'm saying? Because my mama child, I have words with him, you feel what I'm saying? And if he make a Facebook post or Instagram post, I'ma laugh, even if I come in back at the end of the day, like, you ain't had to put that on social media like that, you feel what I'm saying?
Man, don't it just seem like we live in a different time now where if you got into it with your brother, y'all just fought.
Right.
That was it, but now it's like a Facebook
like
post.
The world got to know your business.
Right.
It's like crazy, the world got to know your business. And but yeah, man, like, just to see that though, like, just because, like, I actually, like, growed up on them guys. Like, they song, like, give me game and motivate me sometimes. You just listen to, like old music, new music. Like, I listen to them, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I would actually want to see them working together again. I know they gonna work together again, man, sooner or later, man.
Right. Who are some of the artists you fucking with now? I know you said it was a lot of people riding a certain way when you got out, but who's somebody who you like that you listen to, you feel like, oh, this nigga got it?
Lil Baby got it.
Oh yeah, for shit show.
Like, I don't try to listen to too many people because I try to keep myself focused, but like Lil Baby can rap. I really listen at that. Like Boosie, like, you know, anything Boosie drop, I just gotta go get it. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta go get that. Man, Young Blue, man. I don't know why he shot him out. Man, Young Blue is cutting up, he hard. And man, like, there's somebody that motivated me, man.
Right. Now, people are doing interesting things with their Instagram, like Boosie, they get on live and they got people going live on their live. Is that something you got to indulge in yet, or do you think you're gonna do it like that, or what?
To be honest, my Facebook be popping.
Right.
Like, I don't like it's a lot of people popping on Insta. I ain't too, like, my new page, I had a lot of followers on my old page, but I got locked up and I had some videos I didn't supposed to have on there. So, you know, I was on probation, I couldn't have all that on there. We just got rid of the whole page. And I'm starting from the scratch right now, so my Instagram is building, so I do go live, but my Facebook, when you get on my Facebook and my live, yeah, man, I be doing my thing too.
What, I'm gonna get in your business a little bit. What's some shit that you done made pop off from your Facebook, like just some little on some, oh, I'll meet you over here, yeah, just cause you popular, just cause your Facebook popping. Has that ever happened?
Yeah, man, that happen all the time, man. Like people hit me up, I never inbox. They'll FaceTime me just to see this, like, they come my videos be on there and stuff, and they just want to see, like, am I gonna answer the phone sometimes?
Right.
Like, is this him? You know what I'm saying? Like, it be tripping me out though.
Tell us, you know, give us the craziest DM you've gotten, you know, since you've been back on the ground. Do you get crazy DM?
Mm-hmm.
What's the craziest one you got that you could talk about?
I mean, like, my first day, like my first day out, like, somebody inboxed me and say, I don't want to go with you or nothing, I just want to get it first. Like, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
Like, you know.
So now that, man, it seems like, you know, do you feel like social media helps your career now, or does it hurt it more?
It's easier.
Right.
Like, it's easier to get hurt. That's all I can say. Like, it's easier, you know. Like, Like back in the days, we had social media when I first ever just liked it, when Bounty and all them niggas were blowing up and I was putting up flyers and posting for them. If I could just get on social media and do what I'm doing now, like I would have been like that guy. I'd have been that guy, like for real.
Yeah. Now, we have a lot of things going on as far as the social things in the world, boom, boom, bam. Do you think that's gonna make it harder for you to promote your music? Because we have so many social topics on this, like, does new music even matter? Because we got so much of this going on over here, so many things going on over here. Do you think that's gonna help? Do you think that's gonna affect what your music will do when you drop it?
You got to, like, as an artist, I'm gonna say this, like artists, as an artist, we set goals.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? And like it be like, I ain't gonna say I don't try to just trap myself into how many people I'm trying to reach, because I wanna reach a certain amount. I mean, you know, it ain't a certain amount, I just wanna reach out there, get heard, you feel what I'm saying? But as we target certain areas, you feel what I'm saying, we know what we gonna target, we know the crowd we got, we actually know how much money we gonna make here. We already done did this, mapped this city, this state, everything already be mapped out, so I know the crowd that I'm already looking forward to reach. And if new people come out and do it, then that's what we looking forward to get. Amen,
amen. Speaking of targeting things, you got the looters that's targeting different stores and whatever, whoop-de-whoop. Now, I know you ain't no looter because you don't already having shit. But if you was to loot, what is the store you gonna hit and what you gonna get?
Nah, man, I have my young niggas to go hit.
That is the smartest shit.
Like, I wouldn't tell them to go get no black-owned business because it's a business. Right. So this black-owned business, we have to order clothes and, like, you putting them in a hole. Right. Like, go hit Neiman Marcus. They got insurance on their stuff, man or something like that.
Man, I seen these niggas hit the jewelry store, brother. These niggas came out with the bust down, the rollers, brother. Nigga, the whole hood gonna have rollers. That shit made me so happy. I don't know why. Cause
like, man, like link me in with them. I wanna roll it.
Right.
Shit.
Do you feel like it's important for artists to get a deal nowadays, or is it better to just stay in?
Man, I just left the studio. I actually like 10 minutes late getting here probably because I was at the studio. I just said that I don't need a deal.
Yeah.
Like, a label is just a bank account to me. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, that's like a bank. You feel what I'm saying? They just give me a loan. Right. Like, everything that I got going on right now, I'm gonna be a millionaire before a lot of people that got a deal. I say that with, like, confidence. Real confidence.
Okay, then I can ask you, when you touch your first million, what is gonna be some of the things you do with that paper?
Man, I got so many people in my family that's creative. I know a lot of people say they gonna put their family on because they talking about coming up, and man, I just did 7.5 years, man. I got a number of immediate family that held it down the whole time over there, and they creative. Right. They real creative. I got people that do hair, nails, all this, like, man, so many salons and stuff. We could do all that, flood the town and keep getting money, generation after generation, rebuild it, redo it, remodel, just keep everything going, man. I got people that are talented, man.
Now, also, you're talking about creating generational wealth. What are some of the things you would be doing outside of music that you like to do that you would invest in or be doing? If
I got a barber license.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, I'm not afraid to say I got a barber license. Like, I just laid down. Matter of fact, I got a horticulture license. Man, what else I do while I was locked up, man? Barber, horticulture, landscaping, welding. I got all type of trades. I did that while I was locked up. I, you know, took my time, did it wide.
I mean, shit, that's good, because most niggas just go in there home and sit and don't do nothing.
Right.
And them be the niggas I don't get. Like, you ain't gonna try to better yourself.
I ain't had no GD or nothing when I got locked up.
Right.
Man, I took my time and did all that.
Man, I mean niggas, I know some niggas who ain't, nigga, I ain't finna do shit, no trust.
Man, that's how you, like, that's like the music. You gotta get out there to get a connect.
Right.
Me going to school and doing all that in prison, man, I'm the one with the phones, I'm the one with the others, I'm the one with all this because I'm going out and I'm meeting people and just like with the music, I'm the one having it because I'm going out and, you know, networking.
So was you, I really believe, so your conversation, was you popular in school?
Man, school, yeah. At first when I grew up, I was chubby.
Right.
Like, I was kind of chubby. and I was still popping.
Right.
Like I always been like cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
Do you think if you could do it back all over again, you go to school or college or any of that, or do you think that's not necessary?
Man, I would do everything different. I ain't gonna lie, I'd do everything different because, like, I know I can go and be real successful. Like, look at me. I just went to prison. It set me back. I know guys that I was running with that got, you can Google them, they network, they were M's, they in movies, like I really was running with them, you feel what I'm saying? And it set me back, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I get in trouble. All I had to do was go to school and learn the books and still rap.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I could have made it, I'd have been made it, but I want to go to school and do everything else, so, you know.
So I'm glad you said that because, you know, what message would you give to an artist that's, you know, that can rap and, you know, they doing a little bit, but they ain't really just jumped all the way in it, you know what I'm saying? Do you have to be just some super street nigga or whatever, or can you just?
The labels, I'm gonna say, if you trying to get signed, the labels don't care about you being street. The labels don't care how good you can rap, really. The labels care about you making hits, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, making hits, you feel what I'm saying? You don't got, I know you got, it's an image too you gotta throw off, but like, I can name, like, J. Cole, like, that's one of my favorite rappers that I used to listen to back in the days, but I just, you know, I've been tuned in to myself, but, like, look at J. Cole, like, he don't just be on all that gangster stuff, and J. Cole work for M too, like, I ain't gonna say M, like, I don't know his pocket, but he got money. So, yeah, I say, man, you ain't gotta be street to make it.
Now, we just trying to figure out when you are artists and you're trying to develop your style and you're trying to, you know, just find yourself in the music industry, period. What is one of the first things you want to do to kind of just ground yourself, you know? Because, like we said before, they think it's all about just the song. What if you could give an artist, like, just give them one step or a tip, you know, like coming in the entry, what would that be?
Man, ASCAP and BMI.
Well, just ASCAP and motherfucking BMI, real shit. Cause that's how you get paid.
That's what I'll tell the artist.
How hard or easy is it for you to make a hit song?
Man, I'm gonna just say be yourself, really. Like, you know, be yourself, man. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't hard to make a hit, you feel what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna put it like this, like can I give him some game one time?
Yeah, please do. These
if
niggas
you
don't know
talking
shit
about drinking syrup and pouring up, market your song in Texas, man. If you talking about stepping on a nigga and gang bang, shoot him up, market your song in Baton Rouge, man. If you want to talk about designing and being flat, market your song in Atlanta, man. If you want to talk about just growing up, ratchet living and all that, go to Mississippi. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you popping, roof out, day kind of, it's you gotta have a good game plan, marketing. Like, it's certain things you talk about that certain people gonna catch a hold to. And if it blow up in Texas, it gonna blow up. If it blow up in Atlanta, like once one city get on to it and they get real hot, yeah, it gonna spread.
Automatic.
So you gotta market it right.
Man, that's the realest shit I heard, because a lot of niggas think I gotta get this shit to pop in my city, but you got a Texas song. You got Atlanta.
you gotta have a game plan, right? Go back to that.
How important is having a team also? Because I heard you say you got people in promotion, you got people in marketing, you got people recording. How important is it to have a team?
If I'm gonna say this, man, if you talk to me about doing a verse with you, we see each other at the club, you could be, man, I don't care who you could be, I'ma just be honest, I'ma forget. Like, but you talk to my managers, like, they gonna get the business right, y'all gonna handle business, they manager gonna handle business, you feel what I'm saying? And they gonna remind me, they gonna set it up, book it the date, and I'ma know I'm supposed to be there. That's a team, you feel what I'm saying?
Amen.
I don't try to put too much on one manager, that's why I got 3 managers.
Right.
That's why I got promoters. You know, you just gotta have a team, man.
How does one go about finding a good manager? Like, what are some of the things you look for in a good manager?
Let me say this, a good manager, it just gotta be like, they gotta know their worth. they gotta know what they really working with. Like an artist, like me, I'm gonna take it to the streets. I'm dope when it comes to my raps.
Yeah.
So like they gotta know their product. You gotta know your product. You feel what I'm saying? So my managers know what they know what they got. They know what they can do with me. So my business manager, he with Universal Music Group. Like he handle all the business. He in the right position. My road manager, they be with me 24/7.
Right.
They know the business. My personal manager, they hands on. They can handle it right then and there, or spare the moment, or book it forehand. Like everybody in the right position, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's how you gonna win. My CEO, they big dog.
Man. For those of those who can't get no manager or whatever, because really you have to be at some status. You have already had to have done some work to even need a manager in the first place. Yeah, we just gonna skip that because you got to be doing some work to even need a manager if you ain't doing shit. If you was to paint a picture of your life and what you've been going through up until this point, what would that picture look like?
Like, if I could paint a picture of my life from this point right now to that day, you probably still see the background of where I came from. You'll see a couple scars on me, you feel what I'm saying? Because I'm hood scarred. Shout out to Dallas, Texas, man, Oak Cliff, them guys. I'm supporting their logo right now, hood scarred, man. You'll see that I'm hood scarred, but like it'll say King Midas at the top of the song, because everything I touch go gold.
Amen. Man, you know what I love, man? You got a lot of motherfucking confidence in yourself, brother. It's been dripping on you, bro. This whole conversation, bro, your confidence, bro. What makes you, why are you so confident in yourself?
That go back to what I said about my manager now. I know my worth. I know what I can do, what I can give, and if I got the right people behind me, I know what we gonna do.
Amen, amen. You got any shout outs?
Man, shout out to Trill Will, Universal Music Group. Shout out to Derek For Real, man, CEO Savage Life. Shout out to Webbie and Boosie, man, you feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Young Blue, Project Pack. Shout out to all three of my managers, man. Shout out to Trill Will out though. Shout out to Jumpin' There, my road manager. Shout out to Renee, Big House Entertainment. Shout out to my main promoters, man, Bree. Shout out to Illinois Radio. Shout out to Y1063, Mississippi, 99 Jams. Everybody that got me in rotation, man, is up there and stuck there like Big Bro say.
And for anybody who want to get in contact with you for any bookings and features, how would they do that?
I'm gonna tell y'all, go through Trill Will. His name Trill Will on Facebook. On Instagram is Trill Will Israel. Or you can hit up the Ayo Music Group page on Instagram. And you really can DM me and I'll send you to the right people. Or you can go on my bio in my Instagram, Ayo the Homie.
And give them the dates on those projects that we can be expecting, when they can come, when people can start looking for it, just all that. Anything you do.
Man, just go to reallyfemusic.com/Ayo.
Hey.
And like, man, all my projects, like the dates up, like June 6th, my Gambling With My Life drop. July 4th, the Blood Sacrifice drop. And I got singles on there that I've been promoting and pushing, and I got a video drop tonight.
Amen, amen. Ayo the Homie, man. We love everything you're doing. We're glad you're home, man. You're on the righteous path. I know you got big things coming. When you get lit, don't forget. Come back and talk to us and fuck with us, man. You are a real life street star.
Man, shout out to Real Life Street Star too, man.
Hey, you already know.
Already.
Shout out Real Life Street Stars, nigga. Move it. Hey.